Good morning. Welcome to the farm shop. We are on a mission to get some tools. There's a broken shovel on the chisel plow, so first things first, we're gonna change that. Then I'm gonna finish the field that we're chisel plowing right now. Then I'm gonna go up to the Hazleton Hay Auction with a couple hay feeders and a feed bunk and set up and try to sell those, or at least try to make people aware that we're in business. And let's see how all that goes. First things first, let's get that shovel changed.
We started this channel to share our love of agriculture, to show you what we do every day at our full-time farming jobs and on our own little ranch. I hope you enjoy it.
All right, we got the new shovel on. Fortunately, the old ones didn't have that much wear on them yet, so it's gonna match up okay. Time to hop in the big red tractor and give it a go.
We are chisel plowing. This is referred to as primary tillage. Some people call it fall tillage, some people call it deep tillage. But regardless of what you call it, we are trying to work the corn stalks into the ground to help them break down so that there's not so much residue to deal with next spring when we're planting. We're also trying to mix the manure into the soil, and we're also hoping to root out some of the compaction that we made with the combine and the grain cart, especially this year, as wet as it was this fall. Okay, sorry, thought I lost my GPS line for a second and panicked. That machine behind me right now is a Landoll 2111 13 shank Coulter Chisel. You know, if I could be wrong as often as the weatherman is wrong and still have a job and get paid good money, I would probably be a politician. Rain after 2 p.m. they said. Right now it is 8:38 a.m. and everything's getting wet. Hopefully this is just a passing shower. I'd really like to get this field finished before we get our 1.5 to 2 inches of rain over the next 3 to 4 days. Well, that was a short morning of chisel plowing. It's getting slimed up on top of the ground and I can't pull it anymore, so that's a real disappointment. Well guys, I took a little break, found some manual labor to do to work off my frustration, and the rain quit. And I've been dumping some junk that I've been cleaning up underneath the dryer. I've been dumping it out here in the field with the skid steer this morning, and it seems to me like that rain has soaked into the ground a little bit. It's not quite as slimy on top, so we're gonna go try it again. Tires are spinning a fair amount, picking up some mud on the wheels of the chisel plow. I'm in certain spots, like this one right now, I'm having to lift it up just a little bit to be able to pull it through. I don't know if it's worth it or not. I think I might be done in a little bit here when I get back to the other end. I decided to stick with it. I made another couple of rounds and it got a lot better as I went on. Right now I'm working on the west end rows of this field right at the home place. And let me tell you, they are packed down really hard. For those of you who are not aware of what I'm talking about, end rows are just what they sound like. It's the rows on the end of the field. So they get turned around on with the planter, they get turned around on with the sprayer, they get turned around on with the combine, they get turned around on with the grain cart. They've been turned around on with the chisel plow for this whole tillage procedure of this field, and now we are trying to work them up and root out that compaction. And man, are they hard, especially when compared with the rest of the field. All right, we got that done. Let's head up to the Amish Hay Auction and sell some hay feeders.
As you can see, this buggy is out of gas.
Well, here I am in the shed with my truck. Got everything unloaded. It's raining pretty hard. Disappointment is a part of farming. It's a part of retail business, and it's a part of life. We got to learn how to deal with it. And today was a little disappointing. The first auction of the fall at the hay auction every year is a really big auction. There's a lot of people there and a lot of hay to be sold. It seemed like a really good place to set up some hay feeders and show people how they can save some money by not wasting so much hay. And I got up there and there were 24 hay bales there today. And needless to say, there were not a lot of customers. Nobody really knows exactly what happened. Could have been weather related. Could be the fact that last year the hay market just went crazy in the spring. Maybe everybody's holding out for higher prices than they think they can get right now. I don't know. Anyway, it wasn't just disappointing for me. It was pretty disappointing for the man that runs the hay auction up there. He already had the auctioneer there. He had a man there, custom operator with a skid loader to load people's trailers. And he definitely didn't make much money today. So I did make some good contacts with some potential customers. I hung up a lot of literature at some of the local businesses in the Amish community. All in all, not a bad day. I also came back with one less bale feeder than I went up there with. That's always good. And I did find a man who owns a saddle shop up there in the Amish community. He's Amish. And he is going to allow me to display my hay feeders out in front of his place, believing that it might attract some business to his business as well if people drive by and see that equipment sitting out there. So I not only got rid of a hay feeder, I also found a new location to sell from right up there in the heart of Amish community. So like I say, there's a silver lining in every cloud, and I'd say all in all, today was a pretty good day.